According to Nielsen, a client is 77% more likely to hire you if they heard about you from someone else. In other words, a client who was referred to you is 77% more likely to hire you than someone who just found you through a Facebook group or Google or something else. So, focusing on generating referrals sounds like a really good bet, right? But how do you get more referrals? Well, the best way is to focus on creating a killer client experience, something that is professional and memorable. And in this video, we're going to talk about how you can do that. Hey guys, Nisha here. Before we jump in, I do want to remind you to hit the subscribe button below along with the small bell icon so that you always get notified of future videos. Now, since you're watching this right now, I'm assuming that you already know why a client experience, a really great one, is so important. But if you don't, then go ahead and watch my previous video. It's called Why Your Client Experience Matters More Than Ever. I will link to that below this video. But in a nutshell, your client experience matters because it directly impacts whether your clients are going to refer other people to work with you or work with you again, and it also impacts the reputation that you build for yourself online. So, how do you create an unforgettable client experience? I want us right now to take a quick look at the process that I teach my students inside of my course, Organize and Automate. Step one is to streamline your website and contact form. Stop making your clients hunt around for the information they need. Stop making your clients send you dozens of back and forth emails trying to figure out if you're right for them or what services you offer or how they can get booked in for a free consultation with you. If you ask the right questions on your contact form, you'll have all of the information you need so that you can, as soon as the client contacts you, you can just move the process along quickly and easily. Whereas if your client process is amateurish and messy, this is 100% going to put your clients off from working with you. They're just going to decide, no, this person seems like she would be really stressful and frustrating to work with, so I'm going to go and work with that person instead. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, your onboarding process includes everything from the client's initial contact with you, your contact form, your initial consultation, all the way through to the invoice that you send them or the estimate, the contract, all of that kind of stuff, the welcome page or packet if you choose to send your clients that. Basically, your client onboarding process is the entire process that you take your clients through before they pay you any money to secure their spot in your schedule. If you're really unsure how to streamline this client onboarding process, then one tool that I really recommend is called Dubsado. I will link to that below. And if you're a student in my course, Organize and Automate, there's an entire bonus course all about setting up Dubsado in just one day. So go ahead and check that out. Even if you're not inside of my course, go ahead and click the Dubsado link below. And if you choose to join Dubsado on a paid plan, I think you'll get 20 or 25%. Not quite sure which one of those two it is, but it's one of them. You'll get either 20 or 25% off of your first month on a paid plan. Now, step number 2 is to use a project management tool during your process with the client, during your collaboration with the client. I want you to stop sending hundreds of back and forth emails across dozens of threads when you're trying to communicate with your clients. It looks messy, basically, it looks unprofessional, and it is a surefire way for you to be confused and start losing attachments, losing track of revisions if that's something that you do in your process, and so on. It's just really unprofessional. And there are better ways to handle communicating with your clients during your project with them. Now, the best way is to use a project management tool, and that is a secure space online where you and your clients can send and share files. You can share feedback, create to-do lists, deadlines, you can set reminders, email reminders, and so on. It's the most organized and effective way to communicate with your clients. The project management tool that I recommend to my students in my course Organize and Automate is called Asana, and I highly recommend it. It is free of charge and it's awesome. So go and check that out. Again, I will link to that below. Now, moving on to step 4, streamline your project handoff process. Now, inside of my course, I created a framework called the STAR framework to pretty much streamline your entire project handoff process. And the STAR framework goes a little something like this. So S stands for support, T stands for train, A stands for amaze, and R stands for referrals and repeat work. This isn't like a well-known framework, by the way. It is a framework that I created specifically for my course, so it's not going to be on Google or anything like that. But I'm going to tell you about it right now. So let's start off with S for support. When you wrap up your client projects, you want to include some kind of support, like email support. It doesn't have to be email support. There are a few other ways that you can provide support to your clients, but that is one of them. You want to include support because you don't want your clients feeling like now the project is over and you've got all their money, you're just ditching them on their own to figure things out from this point onwards. Moving on to T, which is train. You want to train your clients because you want to make sure that whatever it is that you have created for them or done with them, that they understand how to move forwards from this point, how to use what it is that you have created or taught them. Now, A is for amaze, and this is the time when I like to recommend that my students send their clients a parting gift, just as like a small way to surprise and delight their clients and just make their clients feel really special and fuzzy inside. Now, lastly, we've got R, which stands for referrals and repeat work. So many solopreneurs, creatives, and freelancers will just ask their clients, hey, when you've got 5 minutes, would you do me a favor and leave me or write me a testimonial? And that almost definitely results in you either not getting one or getting a really mediocre review or testimonial. Like, hey, Sophie was a really great website designer. I really loved the designs that she's created for me. I mean, it's better than nothing, but there is so much more that the client could have said in their testimonial if you had just guided them on what they should be saying. Now, also referrals. You cannot just expect your clients to go out there and shout your name from the rooftops. It really helps if you also remind them and incentivize them to refer other people to you. Now, this is all a part of my STAR framework, and again, you'll find that if you're in my course Organize and Automate. Now, to sum up this video, here is the 4-part framework to creating an unforgettable client experience. So we've got step 1, which was streamline your website and your contact form. Step 2, streamline your client onboarding process. Step 3, use a project management tool with your clients. And lastly, step 4 was to streamline your project handoff process. If you'd like to learn more about streamlining not only your client process, but also all of the other processes and systems inside of your online service-based business, then go ahead and download the free roadmap that I created for you. The link is below, or you can go to nishawoolery.com/roadmap. Now, I would love to know in a comment, are you going to commit to up-leveling your client process and experience? If you are, comment heck yes below, and don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because that would really help me to get this video in front of many more solopreneurs who need to hear this message. Okay, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.